So, before we open up to questions, I want to get to some of the Ronnie records. The Heaven and Hell, Neon Nights, Children of the Sea. Oh, he took over, or were you still?
Children of the Sea, we'd written that with
Well,
Ozzy.
you'd already written that.
With Ozzy, but
Yeah.
Ozzy wouldn't sing on it, so when Ronnie came in, that was the first thing we played to him when he came out with this great vocal line.
Daddy Young, is it?
That was Ronnie.
Oh, that's him too. So Mob Rules, Sign of the Southern Cross.
Yeah!
Is that him? Or-
That's all his lyrics.
Oh, okay.
But we wrote Mob Rules, we were on tour, doing the Heaven and Hell tour, and we just got this offer to do a song for the heavy metal film.
Yeah!
The closest studio is John Lennon's house.
That soundtrack is so random because you guys are the most metal thing on that record. Because isn't like Devo on that record?
Hey, Don Felder kicked ass.
Which one?
Don Felder.
Don Felder kicked ass. Said no one else ever. That's amazing. I didn't mean to fuck you up, buddy.
But we wrote Mob Rules at John Lennon's house.
Oh, wow.
And he'd just been assassinated. And there was all these things to Yoko around his house, like letters on the walls and things. It was really... And it's just such an inspiration. We just came straight out with Mob Rules.
Such a heavy song to come from.
Yeah.
Well, let's let's talk about 13 and then the other Ronnie record, the Heaven and Hell, Devil You Know, so Dear Father, Into the Beginning. Can you talk about those songs?
Dear Father was about the priest, child abuse stuff that was going on.
Right.
From the child's point of view. It was a tough one to write, that was.
Yeah. So we're on top.
I showed it to the producer, who was like, are you sure about this? And it's like, I don't know how well it was received.
And then God Is Dead, question mark. Where did that go?
That was from, I can't even tell you. It was, remember there was, I think it was Denver when some guy went into a cinema. And
Oh, it did, yeah, the Batman movie. Yeah.
And he thought it was God.
Right.
And it was like, this guy thinks like, he's heard God is dead, and he's like incensed by it, wants to kill everybody. Slightly heavy.
Very much so. Okay, last two questions. Song that you guys recorded that you never want to hear again. Is there a Sabbath song that you could live the rest of your life in?
Probably 13.
Really? The song 13? Or the album?
The album.
Oh, the whole album. Oh, wow, okay.
There's a couple
So
of tracks, but
yeah. I thought God's Dead. I mean, I love that song when it came out.
yeah, that's good.
And Dear Father is coming from where you pulled those lyrics. It is
I thought the jam was my favourite, the blues jam.
Oh, it didn't. So that's 13. This I love. I learned backstage. I'm a pet owner, pet lover. Your cats are named after famous rappers. Who do you have?
Nelly, Puffy,
Problematic.
Ginny,
Jimmy.
Biggie, Dre, Eminem.
That's amazing. And then it started with Nelly,
Starts with Nelly, yeah.
and then you just leaned into it. Like, let's start calling our cats rappers. That's so good. Well, let's open it up, but I want to thank you just for humoring me. This is a fucking dream to be sitting on stage. didn't have to think very hard about. My agent goes, "Hey, do you know who Geezer Butler is?" I was like, "Oh shit, yeah, what's going on? Do you want to go to Colorado and introduce him?" And I was like, "Fuck yes, let's do this." And I hope we get to do more of these. It was super fun. So we're opening up. Who's first? It's the VIPs first. Okay. All right, go. This guy. Sure.
I'm a little bit nervous. I think I actually get kicked.
I know how it is. I've been shaking this whole time. So. You're next. Yeah, we're right over here.
You mentioned a lot of crazy misadventures, stuff on tour. What was the most Spinal Tap moment you ever experienced?
Oh, God. Probably when we played in Nashville and Ozzy fell asleep and missed the whole gig.
Well, and you guys literally had a Stonehenge thing too, right?
Oh yeah, Stonehenge. It was when Gillan joined us for the Born Again tour. John Arden was managing us at the time, and he was like, he was manager of VLO, who had the most spectacular stage productions. They had like this flying saucer that landed on. So he was well known for big production, and we had a song on the album called Stonehenge. And Don Alderman, why don't you have Stonehenge as the backdrop and have the sun rising behind them as you're playing? So okay, we'll do that. So the tour manager at the time wrote the dimensions down. He wrote them in feet, sent them through, and they did it in meters. So it was 3 times the size of it should have been. And of course,
You can outside with it, right? It's huge.
couldn't go anywhere. There was nowhere we couldn't even get it in the buildings that we were playing. So in the end, we just left it on the docks. So that's probably the most.
What happened to that? That's
Well, we actually offered it to Stonehenge Museum, and they refused to take
I
it.
didn't want it. So you're next, my friend. Hop up.